How is it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Terraria Calamity Infernum Wrath of the Gods. And in the last episode, we defeated the penultimate boss from our checklist here, which was the Avatar of Emptiness. An absolutely crazy fight, that one. And we got some interesting stuff out of it. Not a lot of useful loot, since it's one of the super bosses from Wrath of the Gods. It's got some cosmetic stuff. It had a bunch of different dye colors and stuff like that that was pretty unique. And also this thing, the Emptiness Sprayer, which supposedly kills 99.99% of beings guaranteed. Did try it out on the Devourer of Gods. Did not seem to do too much, but maybe that was my fault. It could be user error, I'm not too sure. We also got some of this Nilk. This is a consumable item, and I did a bit of research on this. I thought it might give me a buff of some kind, but it's actually more of what would you call it? Like a visual type alteration. It basically makes the screen go all crazy and stuff like that. So yeah, probably not something that we're going to be utilizing too much, except as a novelty. But anyway, guys, in this episode, we can finally enjoy the beautiful sunny forest biome now that we have taken care of the Avatar of Emptiness, and we no longer have the void and all of the crazy wintry, snowy weather and ice and stuff like that going on. So that's pretty cool, because we had to put up with that for a large part of the playthrough. But now it's raining. That's just great. Unfortunately, we no longer have Solon at her little camp here after the events of the last boss fight. Speaking of which, in this episode, what we're going to be looking at doing is, of course, taking on the final boss in Wrath of the Gods, which is the Nameless Deity. That is going to be pretty crazy. And we need the Terminus to summon the Nameless Deity, which we got already from the bottom of the Abyss, if I recall correctly. Before we do that, though, one thing that I wanted to try out, I don't know how it's going to go, but we do have an item that allows us to attempt the boss rush event. And basically, for those of you that don't already know, what that involves is basically when you use this item here, the terminal, what it does is, we'll grab the other item as well, the terminus. This is for the final boss. We'll keep that in our inventory, why not? But the terminal, what this does, and I think we got this from the same sort of area down in the Abyss, once again, if I recall correctly, one of these might have been from defeating the worm down at the bottom of the Abyss. The other one we just got from it was sort of just sitting right down at the bottom. Anyway, yeah, the terminal allows us to summon the boss rush event, and what this does is it will basically spawn the bosses one after the other, and you've got to go through and defeat them all to get through to the end of it. I don't know how far I'm likely to get in the boss rush. The other thing with this is it does kind of indicate in this tooltip that it might not always be working correctly. There might be some bugs, or it might be even broken, but we'll see how we go with that, and then we'll move on to attempt the final boss as well. So that is the plan for this episode, and it's been a long time coming. We have defeated a lot of bosses in this playthrough. It's been a lot of fun so far. I really enjoyed my time playing Calamity and the Wrath of the Gods as well. Anyway, I'm going to go through and turn on all of my heart statues and stuff like that, and just get set up, make sure I've got everything I need, and then we're going to start the boss rush. See you guys shortly. Okay, I've attempted it a few times, guys. It's not exactly a cakewalk, but we're going to try again. First few bosses are pretty easy. It's a very, very long marathon though to go through all of the bosses, one after the other. It's worth mentioning as well, even though they do seem to be dying pretty quick here early on, all of these bosses in the boss rush mode have vastly increased health and damage. Man, Wall of Flesh. Remember how much I struggled against the Wall of Flesh in this playthrough at the start? Okay, anyway, we got past it that time. Apologies for the noisy laser, but it's probably the most damaging weapon I have at the moment, except for the universe splitter. So far so good. And Queen Bee. Those dashes are pretty fast. Definitely a trip down memory lane doing this boss rush. Having to remember all the attack patterns and so forth. I think they're slightly buffed in terms of AI for the boss rush, but generally they should be pretty much the same sort of attack patterns and stuff like that. Oh, we got Crabule on here. Obviously these bosses do not appear in the same order as progression. Not sure why they came up with this specific order, but wow, that was so fast. The Aquatic Scourge, an absolute pushover. Alright, oh no, we got the Flappy Birds. It's pretty cool how it teleports you down here to the arena. Oh. Hopefully took some damage there. These guys were quite difficult in normal progression. And gotta be careful. Alright, we're back. It also changes the time of day based on the boss fight requirements kind of thing, which is pretty cool. Okay, looks like we're on to the next tier maybe. Okay, pretty sure she's dead. Anahita and Leviathan up next here. Okay. Where is the Leviathan? Here we go. We're doing a ton of damage here. It's pretty helpful that they drop a ton of hearts every time they die. And just melting some of these bosses. Where'd he go? Half the time they die off screen. Oh no. So it includes all the different biome bosses too, which is pretty cool. Uh-oh. Duke Fish Run. We're gonna face the old Duke later as well. We get that far. There we go. Cryogen, is it? Should be pretty easy. Crazy they put the brain of Cthulhu this far through the progression. Oh, defaults. I think probably the most challenging part of this boss rush is going to be the desperation phases and immunity phases of some of these bosses later on. So there's some of the hardest parts of the fight to get through. Okay, what do we got now? Dragon Folly? We should have Plantera pretty soon. Oh, Skeletron. I don't know what teleported me inside my base for that. Maybe it's simulating the temple or something like that. Wow, we're doing a lot of damage right now. Unfortunately, we have taken a lot of damage as well. This was a really hard fight. Normally, like this stage is crazy with the projectiles. They do a ton of damage as well. There we go. Kinda had to focus it down a fair bit. That coconut sound of the skull at the end is just chef's kiss. Here we go, Plantera! Oh my god! 160k damage. We just melted Plantera there. I'm not sure if some of these bosses are going to enrage not being inside of their correct biomes and stuff like that. Blade Bringer! Man, it is a real marathon, this boss rush. Okay, here we go now. Astrum Deus? All of the, well, most of the worm bosses are super easy. Because we've got the penetration damage going. Lunatic Cultist. Looks like it's in the desperation phase already. Just holding down that laser most of the time. Oh, we got Skeleton Prime now, which I think was a little easier than regular Skeleton in Infernum. Obviously buffed for boss rush mode. We are pretty powerful right now. Even though I'm nearly dead. Uh-oh. It would be embarrassing to die to Skeletron Prime at this point. We're doing pretty good. I don't want to get overconfident though, because the hardest bosses are all to come. Need to get our health back up here. Old Duke. It was definitely a hard fight in the regular Infernum progression. Golem, this will be interesting. How is this gonna work? Okay, I was trying not to get punched. Got the spikes. Oh, what the? Did it restart? I think. I don't know. I don't know why it did that. That's weird. Uh-oh. Moving spears. I'm actually struggling here a little bit against Golem. Need those hearts, that's for sure. I think we're on to the next phase. Get a little bit of a break here. A little bit of a tea break. Empress of Light, here we go. This could be difficult. Just hope I get lucky with that universe split up. Oh no. This is not going well. I'm just getting hit. Right, center. Oh my goodness. Ooh, just as well I had a lot of damage there. Alright, time for the twins. Might be a little bit hard to hit with the laser. Try to get him down equally if I can. Oh, I think I just had to use my extra life from one of my accessories there. Now we've got Poltergeist. What I'm really worried about here is his desperation phase. But his regular attacks are also pretty hard to dodge. The bullet spam. There we go, get our health back up. We're gonna need it. I'm just trying to buy some time here. Okay, we got desperation phase, I think. Yeah, here we go. How are you supposed to dodge this? Like it's not the easiest. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Gotta find the exit. Oh, one heart! Oh my god, we got through it. We got Moon Lord on half health. This is gonna be pretty challenging here. Oh no, he got us! Damn! Well, we made it through 82% of the boss rush, guys. I could keep going with attempting to beat the boss rush, but you know what? I am itching to get to the final fight against the final super boss in Wrath of the Gods. So, you know what? We might actually just get straight to that, since we've beaten all those bosses before separately anyway. Alright guys, the time has come to take on the Nameless Deity, the final boss from Wrath of the Gods, and the final boss in our playthrough, actually. And for that, we need the Terminus. Let's activate it. Whoa! Okay. We got some stairs here. Ascend. The stairway to heaven. So epic already. We are ascending into the heavens here. Your final test begins. Oh man, look at this place. This is amazing looking. Look at that sky. Wow. We got fireflies. They look like fireflies at least. Oh, okay, they got some very strange names. Let's see what's in this direction. We got a tree. What's further down here? Oh, we just got a strange nebulous ocean. I guess the tree is where we need to go to for this. Let's just get all of our summons in here, because I don't know exactly when this boss fight is going to start. And for some reason, we did not have any summons active. I might have to experiment depending on how the fight goes, but we might go with this setup for now. Let's see if we can figure out how to activate the fight here. Oh, something's happening. Wow. Oh. Oh my goodness. It is straight into it. The Nameless Deity does not fool around. Oh! What the heck? Oh no! It's our rage. He's blasting me with the sun! I don't think the water's gonna protect us from that. Oh, what is that? Okay, suns, planets, walls of fire. Now what's happening? What? We got a dream catcher. Oh no. Wait, is my rage? My rage is disappeared. The boss is invulnerable right now. Oh, it's back again. Hang on. Oh. Trying to hammer me. We're doing pretty good though, I feel. Yeah, we got it down to 50%. Oh, some sort of blade attack. Okay. Don't have dashing health to die. I'm just moving back and forth here and hoping for the best. Pretty much. I just got blasted by one of those. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Whoa! Ah, we died. We failed the test. Damn it, guys. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff right now. Damn. Get hit. Oh, we got hit. Yeah. Damn. you have passed the test. Oh my goodness, I have done it. Oh. Woo. Well guys, we've finally done it. I have beaten the final boss. The final super boss, in fact, in this playthrough, Terraria Calamity Infernum. Wrath of the Gods, all bosses down. I am super satisfied with that. So yeah, 100%, both pages in our boss checklist. That's pretty crazy. I never thought I would be able to get through this entire playthrough and beat every single boss. Well, I had my doubts, let's just put it that way, because this was always an extremely difficult challenge, particularly considering how rusty I was at the start of this playthrough when it comes to Terraria. But yeah, I think this is glitched at the moment. It says just one attempt, but it's definitely more than that. It wasn't tons and tons of attempts, but yeah, it was definitely more than one. But yeah, 100%. Both pages of the boss checklist, which is pretty cool. Plus, on top of that, we also beat some of the secret bosses, which are not in that list, which is pretty awesome. So, yeah, let's check out the loot that we got from the Nameless Deity. The Nameless Deity there. What kind of loot can we expect here? Let's just take a look. We got the Star Seed. Interesting. Equipable. Oh, okay. So this must be a pet, maybe? Oh, look at that. Oh, that is awesome. I'm guessing that's a light pet as well. Definitely looks like a light pet, right? Is it a light pet though, technically? Like, I'm not sure. Profane Heart. Yeah, it is a light pet. So that means we also get to keep... let's have a look here. We've still got... our pets on here, I think. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. Yeah, we got the posse. Let's just make you invisible. But what else did we get here? So we got a very awesome light pet. We also got the black hole. It's literally just a black hole. I'm almost scared to see what some of these things do, considering they dropped from the Nameless Deity, but okay. So that is actually a pet. Wow, awesome. It's really cool how it warps, like, reality around itself, like the universe. That's actually pretty cool. Alrighty, I guess we'll keep that equipped. That looks pretty cool. What else have we got? We got 25 good apples. I think these drop from the tree every time you start the fight. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the case. It says may be used an unlimited number of times. Interesting. We'll try those out in a bit. Let's just see what else we've got here. Let's just put away some of our summoning weapons that we got. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just temporarily disable that pet because it is messing up my screen. All right, there we go. Let's just put some of these away. Also, just get organized a little bit here. And okay, put that in there. That pole warper really did serve me well for a long time. It's a very good summon, I gotta say. But let's see what else we got here. We got a treasure bag. Alright, we'll open that in a second. We got the relic, of course, from the Nameless Deity. We got the lore. Can't wait to see what that's all about. And that looks like just about it. Let's put the relic up here with our giant collection of relics. Oops, that's not the right place. I put it in the same spot. I put it in exactly the same spot. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. That is cool. That is cool. Very tasteful. Man, we have so many relics now. Did we get a plushie? I don't think we did. It's probably one of the possible rewards we can get from the treasure bag, maybe. So we will crack this open in a sec. Let's just check out the lore as well. The Nameless Deity. A wizard glimpses about a slime the fruit. A tranquil flute understands to a sinuous asymptote the furrow fluid. The parable seeks over the season. A perennial singularity succumbs at the quid. The cyanide prays during his sempiternal key above the lordless magnesium. The elder man divines until a helmsman, an ethereal camellia flutters upon a demesne. The castle accepts like the antediluvian cadaver through a parphresia. An insuperable commander unfurls beneath the soldier the welkin. The quarry hills beside a fossil, and a tuna graces since 18th. The beastly Zeister triumphs through the star and into Poland. A jaunt purifies except the apotheotic visage. The wanton extremist strikes despite the race of the gloss appears before an eye the dreamy magnesium. An orchid repents nears a Duma this season. Well, okay, yeah, perfect sense there from the Nameless Deity's lore there. Yeah, make of that what you will. I think someone definitely has been reading their word of the day TP there. Okay, well, I'm left mystified as to the origin and the meaning of the Nameless Deity. It is essentially God, I believe, the creator. In that it was raining down newly formed universes at the end of the fight. Let's just not overthink it too much. Let's put that lore into our lore chest. And yeah, the time has come to open up the Nameless Deity treasure bag. Here we go. Bam. Alright, we dropped some stuff there. That's okay. We got a cattail. Seed of Will engages the Nameless Deity in an unending test of resolve. May only be used in the garden. You may be rewarded if you last long enough. Intriguing. This sounds like a summoning item to me. Pretty cool. So you can go back and fight it again. Let's see. I seem to have run out of space. Let's just go over here. Where is my summoning items chest? So this one, we'll just chuck some of these things in here. Alrighty. So it looks like we got some dye as well. Triadic fracture dye. I guess we'll see what that looks like. We got to see what it looks like, right? Wow, that's actually really cool. Yep, it's our new dye for sure. Let's keep that one equipped. It looks really awesome. What else did we get here? We got the Purifier. Resets the entire world to its original state. This process can take a while, so don't be alarmed if the game idles for a bit. Once thrown, the bomb takes 15 seconds to detonate. If you accidentally throw it, you can save and quit to prevent it from exploding. The Purifier. Well, I'm going to put that in the depths of my storage. I'm assuming it just wipes the map clean so you can like start all over again. Probably don't want to do that. If it purified all the corruption, I would probably use it, but I don't think that's what it does. Alright, what else have we got here? The cattail can be placed. What is this? Can be placed. Alright, we'll come back to that. We also got the divine wings. Let's compare with what we've got here. Yeah, 16.67 horizontal speed compared to 11.5. 3.7 acceleration compared to 2.9. Sublime vertical speed compared to excellent. Flight time infinite. You have passed the test. And you can also hover. I'm not a huge fan of hover actually. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Let's just try these out though. So, do you have to double tap or? It says press down to toggle hover, press up to the. Oh, I get it. Is it the? Hang on. Not too sure how the hover works, but I'm very unlikely to use it anyway because I've got this thing. Yeah, wow, infinite flight. This would have been useful about 10 bosses ago. Look how fast this is though. It's hard to tell, but this is extremely fast. Wow, feels really responsive as well. That is amazing. Zoom. Alrighty, anyway, what else did we get here? We got the brisk deific touch reveals paradise behind your cursor. So, alright, let's give this a bit of a go. Oh, I don't... Oh, kind of interesting. It's like we're back up in that divine realm again. I don't really know what to call it, but the garden? I'm not sure I would have it going all the time though. That's pretty crazy. What else do we get? The cheat permission slip. Congratulations. Now go download the Dragonlance mod. It's not cheating. This slip gives you permission. Go on, download it right now. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll be good. But it's good to know we have permission. We also got the graphical universe imager. This looks like a monolith of some kind. How big is this thing? Graphic moon screen allows. Wait, where are we? This thing? Yeah, it is quite big. I don't know if we've got room to place it anywhere in here. Let's see if we can put it down here somewhere. Put it there next to this one. See what this does. Alright, it is nighttime. It's a bit hard. It's a bit hard to exactly tell what's going on. We did turn it on, right? Pretty sure we did. Yeah, it's doing something weird. Oh, no, hang on. We can select what we want. I like this one. Hell yeah. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Now, I don't know if this is going to grow a plant or not, this cattail thing, but I guess we'll chuck it down somewhere. Um, let's plant it over on this side somewhere. Okay. Did not seem to do anything. Did we start getting music? Is that what this thing does? Oh, wait, something's happening. Okay. We got some very pretentious music. Is it just me, or did we just get 3 different dyes from that? Numinous dye, God Glimmer dye, and Moonburn dye. Okay, we will try this one. Not seeing too much special about that one. Let's see what these other ones do. God Glimmer dye, Moonburn. Okay. And we got Numinous dye. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. I actually like this triadic fracture. Let's put the Numinous dye on our wings, I think. Not that they're really huge, and it's still a little bit hard to see it too much, but anyway. Alright, enough with the dyes. Let's just get rid of all of these and that garbage. Okay, so that leaves the moon screen. Allows the wearer to bathe in the light beneath the tree without summoning the Nameless Deity when opened. Right click to open it, enabling the effect. Sounds interesting. Okay. Let's see what this does. Right click to open it. That's left click. It might be because we've got the monolith going. Man, there's so many options here. I actually just want to turn it off. How do we turn it off? There we go. There's got to be an easier way. Alright. So it's let's just see if we can figure out this moon screen thing. So allows the wearer to bathe in the light beneath the tree without summoning the Nameless Deity. We might have to be back in the divine realm for this one, because it's not doing anything down here. Right click to open it. Yeah, it's not doing anything in the regular overworld area here. So I guess that means we're gonna take a trip back back up the staircase to heaven. Alright, now before we do that, let's take a look and see if there was anything we didn't get out of that loot bag. So we've got the trophy and the plushie we didn't get. and the mask, which is basically just a big redacted square over your face. Maybe we'll try crack open another loot bag and see if we can get it. They're going to be hideously expensive, but we'll see how we go in terms of affording it. Where is the operator right now? I can't remember if I moved her out of the main hotel by accident. Potentially I did. Zoologist, jeweler. Where have I put the operator? Unless she's dead right now. Waiting for respawn. Oh, up top here. Okay, these guys have totally separate domiciles. I don't even know if she's gonna have... I guess she will. Let's just have a look here. Modded boss drops. Modded treasure bag shop. So she's got Calamitas. It doesn't look like she has anything after Calamitas, unless it's in one of those other ones. Let's see. Treasure bag shop 3. No. Well, you know, you'd probably have to go in and just like do it the old school way and beat the boss repeatedly. But I'm not even seeing anything in shops 2 and 3 here. Kind of interesting. Alright, anyhow, let's, oh, we didn't see what the good apple does. What does this do? Okay, I just ate it. Nothing discernible happened. Maybe it gives us special buff or something. Not too sure. Not too sure what this does. Good apple. Curious. All right, let's use our terminus again, and we'll go back up the stairway to heaven. And yeah, we will ascend because I want to try out this moon screen. So it does say we can stand under the tree without summoning the Nameless Deity for a rematch. See how this goes. What are these little things? Awakened Zero Crocodile, 666 health. Where are we? Oh, hey, it's Sullen. Oh, I nearly summoned the Nameless Deity. What do we have to do with this? Alright, click to open it. Right click to open it. Okay, right clicking. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if it's working. Right click to open it. Oh, okay. It changes. Alright, which one is the on now? Disabling the effect. Okay, it is now opened. Which means we can stand here without getting into a boss fight. Alrighty. let's turn off this for right now and speak to Solon. I'm also going to take off my helmet just for the time being, so we don't have that devil flying around all the time. Hide all of this stuff. Alrighty, Solon. So this is basically heaven, I guess, because she definitely did not survive the fight that we had some time ago against. It's been quite some time since we last spoke, old friend. I'm glad you two were allowed into this place and managed to pass your own test. I believe I owe you an apology. Our time together was incredible, but I must confess that my intentions were never wholly pure. I at first saw you and the Dark One as a means to an end, another chance to end up here, a chance at being a heroine worthy of the respect of the deity's favor. I was unwise and brash. It is clear to me now why I was initially rejected. But I suppose in the end I received my wish at the cost of everything else. Okay, we got some options here. How did you end up here? Why did you save me? What now? What do you know about the deity? Want to sit beneath the tree together and take in the atmosphere? What do you know about the deity? I'm curious. We didn't really get any actual discernible lore. Not much. I suspect there are certain things about them that neither of us will ever know. Great. But I do know that they are a being of benevolence and warmth, the creator of all things in our world. On rare occasions I see them tending to this wonderful garden. It is clear to me that it was made with an abundance of love and care. Why did you save me? I knew in that moment that it was too late. My magic reserves wouldn't have been enough to save both of us. One of us was going to die. Your fate was clearly important. I felt that your life would be far more pertinent to preserve than mine. And besides, I wouldn't have been able to live with myself if I'd known that my reckless meddling had gotten you killed. Looking back, it was one of the few choices I made that I can confidently say was correct. How do I turn off my shield? Let's just remove that. There we go. Still got something there that's annoying me. Let's take that off as well. Okay. In fact, let's take all of our armor off, so we look like when we started the playthrough, except for our wings. Okay, back to the dialogue. Is there more dialogue? Hang on. Alright. Why did you save me? How did you end up here? I'm not entirely sure. All I remember is being enveloped in static and waking up here. The deity revealed themselves in front of me in all of their splendor, without a word of response to my many questions. Maybe my reason for being here is pity. Maybe, from their perspective, I had redeemed myself and earned it. It's possible we'll never know. They don't seem much for conversation. Either way, I'm eternally grateful. This place is truly special. It's one word for it. What now? Like I said, my time among the living is done. I imagine my spirit will linger here for a very long time. As for you, I don't know. You're not bound to this garden. You are still alive. You're free now to do what you wish, having accomplished feats unmatched. I'm sure you go on to do great things. Okay. So, want to sit beneath the tree together and take in the atmosphere. Of course I would. Ah, look at that. We're chilling under the tree with Solin's ghost? Question mark. That is awesome. So we can just hang out here and gather apples. And we get the credits. Amazing. These are the credits for Wrath of the Gods, by the way. Not, Oh, look at that! We get a little pat on the head. From the Nameless Deity. He's gonna chill with us as well. Or it, I should say, they, them. We got a lotus flower in the background growing as well. The music was pretty cool during the boss fight. It just seemed a little bit quiet to me. Anyway, guys, this is officially the end of this series. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. It was a long and satisfying one. Some of those boss fights were quite difficult. It took me quite a while to beat some of them, especially the dog. Also, you know, Calamitas. Some of those fights were just crazy hard. But very satisfying to get through it all. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. Anyway, for now, that's it for this series. There is a new series coming very soon, guys. Uploads should be a lot more regular for that one. But until then, thanks for watching.